Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And in today's review, we're going to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 112, Deluxe Class, Transformers 1, Optimus Prime. And a very neat figure in my personal opinion. But before we take a deeper look at this figure, we're going to show off some various images of the packaging itself. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here we have Optimus Prime fully transformed into his Cybertronian truck mode. And yes, we're getting figures from the new movie Transformers 1, and I am so happy about this. You know, I actually really dig the design of this Cybertronian truck mode. I mean, it is not as clean as other primes, but it still looks pretty dang cool. And yeah, very neat design here. I quite dig it. You know, very nice paintwork on the front of the truck. Very cool. In truck mode, unfortunately, the arms are blatantly visible, blatantly obvious. You know, it's a deluxe, so what else can you do about this figure? I mean, this is meant to be a Studio Series figure, so it's a bit unfortunate that the arms are blatantly visible. I mean, you can't really tell that those are the arms, but when you turn it upside down, turn it like this side, when you look at them this side, then yeah, you can obviously tell that those are the arms, so, you know. And of course, these are gonna be the legs, but it's Prime, so what more can you do? Ice yellow paint for the tail lights, which is quite nice. But yeah, very cool design, very cool design. And as you can see, he's completely bare, like without any weapons, all that, you know. But we'll show that off in a little bit. But all in all, though, is a quite nicely done truck mode. Nice translucent blue plastic for the front window right here, then some translucent plastic for the these lights right here as well. Yellow paint right there. You know, it's a simple Cybertronian design, so it looks pretty cool. He actually has nice rolling wheels, so he can actually roll. He rolls very smoothly. I quite like that. So that's pretty cool. So let's bring in some size comparisons. Just because here is Prime compared with the concept art Bumblebee movie Sunstreaker. And here he is with another Cybertronian Prime with the Gamer Edition over Cybertron Voyager class Optimus Prime. So you can see how the two Primes look together. So that is pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons right here. Now, Prime does include a lot of accessories, and I say a lot. First things first, he includes an Energon axe, which is pretty cool. I like the design of this axe, nice and translucent blue. So that means you get some nice light piping right there for the axe. So yeah, very cool. I like that. So yeah, very cool. So that's one accessory. Another accessory includes is the this thing. I'm not sure what these are called. With guns sticking out in the front. Sure. The only purpose that this serves is storage. That's all it does. It just stores in robot mode and truck mode. So yeah, kind of useless if you don't use it for anything else. So there you go. And the final two accessories he includes are these things. They look like smokestacks, and they technically are smokestacks, but honestly they are actually guns for the truck mode. So how do you store these in truck mode? There are ports right here on either side, so you can actually just plug in these smokestacks. I don't think Cybertron ever invented smokestacks, so I don't think so anyway. But anyway, you just plug that in and just plug that in. The light just changed color. Yep, there we go. Anyway, I don't know why the color, the light changed color. I don't know what happened. I didn't even press the button. But anyway, and then how you store this in truck mode? You just tab these two tabs into these slots right in there, and this can be a little pain in the butt to get in. You just plug that in, and there you go. That is how you store that in truck mode. And then the axe, you just take this and you just feed this in, and then these two tabs will go into these little notches in there. So just feed this in, and it helps to tab in one side and then just tab in the other side, and there we go. That is everything stored in the truck mode, and that looks ridiculous, but here that looks cool because he is ready to drive and shoot down some Decepticons if he wants to. So that's pretty cool. Now he has one more accessory, but we'll show that off when we get into robot mode. And speaking of robot mode, let us transform Prime into his robot mode. So first things first, let's remove a couple of accessories here. So just take the axe and we just remove that right here. Just remove that, put it off to the side, and remove this bit as well. There we go. Just remove that bit. Whoops. There we go. Just make sure that everything is tabbed in. So yeah, before we get down to transformation, I just want to say that my copy is super solid. Like, everything actually tabs in very, very well together. And pegging in these hands onto these posts was not a chore. Like, I managed to peg these in very easily, very smoothly. You know, it just boop, like that. It just boop, like that. Yeah. So, but anyway, enough about that. Let's transform him into robot mode. You can actually leave these on here and just keep them there forever. You know, you don't have to remove them if you don't want to. So, and that's an option. So anyway, so now transformation on this guy is pretty easy. So just take the hands and you want to unpeg them. Well, when you peg in these hands, it can be a hard thing to unpeg them. So there we go. Just unpeg them, and then just wiggle, and then you unpeg them. There we go. And make sure you split the legs, or if it hadn't already done for you already. So, and then take the feet and then flip them up. Take the feet, flip them up like so. Then take this section here, just rotate this around like so. Rotate this panel around just like so until it loops into place. And then bring the legs down. Bring the legs down just like so. And bring down the crotch panel. And there we go. So now we can actually take these, and you want to make sure that these are untabbed like so. And then you want to take this section right here, just untab this top section, and then rotate this around like so. So now you can take the waist here, just bring this down so that you have clearance to deal with the arms. So just take the arms, swing them out, and then rotate this up, and then bring this forward like so. And there we have an arm all done. Do the same thing on the other side, just swing them out, bring this up, rotate this in, and there we have an arm. There we have the arms all done and ready. So now we can take this section right here, just flip this in just like that, and then you can take the waist one and rotate it 180 just like so. And then there are two tabs right in there, so just tab that in just like so, and then bring this section down just like that. So we're almost done. We're almost done here. So just take the head and flip this out. Flip the head out. Rotate the head around. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo! We are done. So there we have. Oh, you have to straighten the legs. Sorry about straighten the knees. Straighten the knees out. There we go. So there we have it. There we have the Transformers 1 Optimus Prime fully transformed into his robot mode. And he looks pretty good in my opinion. That definitely looks like his appearance in the Transformers 1 movie, as in the final appearance. So yeah, that totally looks like him. That totally looks like him. Very, very cool. Very cool design too. I'm digging these Transformers 1 designs. It's different, it's interesting, so I like different and interesting. So yeah, looks pretty good for Deluxe Prime. I'm impressed. I'm pleased. I'm absolutely pleased with this guy. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at the head sculpt, and that is a Primey head sculpt. Yep, that looks like the Prime. Love the blue paint for the eyes and the paintwork on the mouth plate, the crest right here. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you are worried about this colored plastic, don't be, because you know, it only looks bad in the pictures, but in person, doesn't look that bad. So yeah, it doesn't look that bad in person. So yeah, it may look like it's yellowed out, but it's not. You know, that's actually the colored plastic that Hasbro intended to use for this Prime. So, which I don't mind, actually. I don't mind it one bit. So now, as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, can rotate the full 360. He can look up a lot. He can't really look down. The shoulders, they can rotate a full 360. They can move in and out. You can use this this joint if you really want to. You can use this joint if you really want to. You do have a bicep swivel. You have an elbow joint, 90 degrees of bend. You have a wrist swivel. You got a waist rotation. The crotch panel can flip up so that you can accommodate for the leg movement. The legs can move up that far, can move back that far. He can pretty much do the full splits. He does have a knee swivel. He does have a knee joint over 90 degrees of bend. And he does have a lot of ankle tiltage right there. And the feet can move down if you want them to. So yeah, for Deluxe Prime, he's pretty poseable. He is pretty poseable. I do quite like the articulation here. So now, let's deal with let's see how he works with the accessories. You know, you could remove one of these bits right here and just plug this into his hands as, you know, handheld guns. You know, although they're small and dinky, so you can do that if you really want to. But I prefer to leave them plugged into the shoulders. That's what I want to do with my Prime. So just have him have the you know, have the usual smokestack look. So that's just me. The axe, you can store the axe in the robot mode. There are two slots right here, so you can use either slot to plug in the axe if you really want to store the axe, like so. So you can do that if you really want to, but as a Prime, he needs to hold his axe, so he can just plug this into his hand, and there we go. He can slash down some Decepticons if he really wants to, and it gives off the illusion that the hand transforms into the axe, and that's pretty cool. Now for this accessory, what you do is you just flip this up, and then there are little tabs right here sticking out, and then how this plugs in right here. There are little notches right in there, so just plug this in. You just line all this up, and then yeah, and then you just bring this down, and then yeah, that's really what you do with this accessory. You just plug it back in there, and yeah, kind of useless, kind of useless in this position. So yeah. But anyway, let me remove the axe for a little bit here, because there's one more thing that I need to show off before we get down to comparisons. Yeah, he actually comes with a matrix. Oh yeah, he comes with a matrix. Usually Deluxe Optimus Primes don't really come with matrices, but man, I think this is one of the first Deluxe Primes to ever come with a matrix. If you can recall a Deluxe Prime that comes with a matrix, please let me know, because I don't think there are Deluxe Primes who come with a matrix. So I don't think anyway. But as far as this Prime is concerned, yeah, you can just flip up the chest, and there we go. He has a matrix, and it's removable and everything. So just remove that matrix right there, and let's take a closer look at this matrix right here. It's a very tiny matrix, but it's a pretty cool matrix nonetheless. And yeah, very neat that he comes with a matrix of leadership. Now he can't actually hold this matrix. Huh? Prime can hold this Prime can hold the matrix? How? How does he hold the matrix, you may ask? Well, there are slots in his knuckles right here. there are slots right here. So just take the matrix and you just tab in the matrix into that slot right in there. Just tab into that slot like so, and then you can use all these joints and just, you know, just have him hold the matrix however he wants to. Just bring out his arms. Not sure how I can do this. Hold on. I can do it. Wait. I think you're supposed to use the elbow joint, and there we go. Okay, there we go. I got it. You have to use the wrist swivel and the elbow joint to make sure that it's all closer to him. So there we go. There we go. So just take this, plug this in, and then plug that in, and there we go. He can light our darkest hour. So that is pretty cool that he can actually hold the matrix. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting for a Prime who can do that. I think 86 Prime can do that too with his own matrix, but this particular Prime who can actually hold his matrix like that, that's pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. I like that. I very much like that. Very, yeah, that's cool. That is actually pretty cool. I like that. But anyway, let's get him situated properly, and we'll get him get down to size comparisons. Okay, here is Optimus Prime compared with the concept art Bumblebee movie Sunstreaker, and you can see the size between these two deluxes. Yes, these two are deluxe class figures, and yet Prime is bigger than Sunstreaker, and that is actually pretty well done. You know, I think Hasbro did a pretty good job in the scale here. So yeah. Yeah, the size of this Prime is pretty cool, you know. If I had the mainline Prime, the mainline Transformers 1 Prime Changer Prime, it's weird to say that, but anyway, it's Prime Changer Prime, but anyway, I would call it a warrior class, honestly. So, but anyway, the mainline Deluxe is actually, it's a Deluxe, but it's so much smaller than this Prime. I mean, I wish I bought that one, but I prefer the Studio Series 1 overall. Overall, the Studio Series 1 is definitely better than the main line in terms of transformation, articulation, all that stuff. So yeah, but that's just me, that's my personal opinion. But yeah, you can just see the size. Look at that. Yeah, a big deluxe, very cool, very cool. But anyway, moving on, and here is the Transformers 1 Optimus Prime compared with the Gamer Edition over Cybertron Voyager class Optimus Prime. And yeah, you can see, despite this guy being a Voyager, you can see the Deluxe Prime is almost as tall as the Gamer Edition Prime. That's interesting. That's very interesting. This guy's only a little bit taller than this Prime, but yeah, you can see the scale between these two Primes. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. But anyway, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons right here. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Studio Series number 112 Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. Wow, that's a mouthful. Anyway, as far as this Prime goes, for being a Deluxe Prime, I very much dig this Prime. You know, the robot mode looks pretty good. The truck mode looks pretty good as well. And you know, I really like the design of the Cybertronian truck mode. You know, it's a Cybertronian mode, so I'm not gonna complain that much. You know. Articulation in robot mode, very well done articulation. He has a lot of articulation here. His legs has the most movement, and yeah, the transformation is smooth, it's enjoyable. You know, everything works as it should, everything tabs in. So as far as my copy goes, you know, it's a solid copy. You know, it's a good copy. So I got lucky with mine. So. And do I have any negatives to say about this figure? Absolutely none. I don't have any negatives to say about this figure. I just don't. I really don't have any negatives. You know, I don't really have any gripes. I don't have any nitpicks. Maybe I can have one tiny nitpick, but you know, is it worth saying it? Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it regardless. But anyway, my one little nitpick is this accessory. This accessory, I'm not a big fan of that accessory. That accessory is useless. I don't know why. I mean, it makes the truck mode look more battle ready, but other than that, it's just completely useless. So I don't know why they included that accessory, but hey, the only purpose of that accessory is to store it in robot mode and truck mode. That's all there is to it. But that's definitely one of my negatives of this figure. But figure wise, I got no negatives. Literally zero negatives. So with that said, I'm gonna give this guy a perfect score, a perfect 10 out of 10. I'm just very pleased with this figure. I just love this figure. I just love this guy. I love this guy so much because he's a Prime, and Optimus is my favorite character of all time. So, yeah, I'm completely biased. But anyway, and another thing to say about this figure is that I love the inclusion of the Matrix, and I love how he can hold the Matrix in robot mode. That's actually pretty cool. You know, I love that. I love that feature for this Prime. So with all that said, I think that's it for today's video review. So I got this guy from One Toy, but if you want to get this figure of your own, hunt him down. And if you do hunt him down, and if you find him in stores, pick him up because he is just that good. So yeah, bring on the new movie, man. I can't wait to see the new movie. And guess what? I did recently win 2 tickets to the early fan screening of Transformers 1 in my country. And that's gonna happen in 8 days. Exactly 8 days. On the 30th of August, next Friday. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this movie. Oh my gosh. But anyway. So that is it for today's video. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will never miss any of my new videos in the future. And you can always check out my Studio Series reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I will post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Studio Series number 112 Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to the other one, and I'll see you guys next time. Roll out!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.